In this video, I'm going to show you how I created a docking station for our phones in the bunk area of our van using the Apple MagSafe charger. So I built these little boxes, kind of a shelf in the back of the van where we sleep, so that at night we can set our phones up here and have them out of the way. And then underneath I put a cigarette lighter adapter and put a USB connector in it. Now these little USB adapters are great because they have a USB-C and a USB type A plug. And so for the iPhone, the newer ones use a USB-C. I can plug it into there, and it supports quick charging, I think up to 20 amps. So I'll put a link to this in the description, and also the cigarette lighter adapters that I use. I like to use cigarette lighter adapters rather than putting a 12-volt USB plug or even an AC USB plug, because as technology changes, just a couple of years ago, the USB type A adapters were really popular, but now USB-C is becoming more popular, and who knows what'll be next. And so by using the adapter in a plug, you can change these out as the technology changes. And this one's really low profile, so it fits in there and you really can't even see it. Plugs in right into there, and then I can plug this in. And then I can just plug my phone in and charge it at night. There is a USB type A outlet in this light, and then there's also the one in the plug. So anyway, this has been working out really well. But then I had an idea, because Apple just came out with these MagSafe chargers. And I thought, what if I made a recessed one in the top of this? And then I could just set my phone on it and it would charge wirelessly. So I decided to do that, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So the first thing I did is I got a Forstner bit, and the size of the Apple MagSafe charger is 2 3/16. And unfortunately, I could not find a 2 3/16 inch Forstner bit. A 2 1/8 was too small, and a 2 1/4 were just a hair too big. But I ended up going with the 2 1/4, and there was just a little bit of room around the charger. But once I got the charger into the hole, that little bit of space really wasn't an issue. The next thing I did is I marked where the cord was, and then I used a trim router with a little bit the size of the wire and just cut a groove into the board. And that allowed me to just lay the charger in flush and then run the wire across. And then I filed the edges just to make them a little bit rounded. And then I used a drill bit about the size of the wire to make a little groove in the end so that I could fold the wire over and run it down into the top of the box. Then I just gave it one more file to make sure everything was smooth. I gave the pieces a final coat of paint, and then I used some double-sided tape to hold the MagSafe charger down. And like I said, there was a little bit of room, maybe a 32nd of an inch all the way around, so I just centered the charger, and it worked out great. Then to mount the top plate, I just drilled some pilot holes. And then I used these trim head screws. I get these on Amazon. I really like them. I use them for the shiplap, for my ceiling, anywhere that I was attaching screws. And the really narrow head allows them to countersink really nicely. And then you can either paint them or fill them with putty, or even just leave them. And now for the moment of truth. And it works. So I think this is really a great solution. It's nice to not have to fumble around for wires, just being able to set this on there and having it charge. And this will work on obviously the iPhone 12s this charger is made for, but this charger will also charge all of the other phones, including Androids that have wireless charging. And even though they're not magnetized, so they won't magnetically adhere to it, they'll still charge. So I think this is a great solution. Hopefully you like it, give it a try. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next video.